kind of unique opportunity or challenge does DJ Burns present to this game?
Yeah, he has great touch, obviously. Good footwork. He's quicker than you'd think he'd be. He's a really good player. That's what good players do. They put you in binds.
In the back.
Zach, how do you kind of take, yesterday you guys kind of soaked it all in, you got the Player of the Year award, how do you kind of take that all in and change your kind of focus in now on the game?
I don't think, it was never, my focus was never on this award, so it's just kind of keep going. Obviously, it's great and it's an honor to accept awards like this, but all season my focus has been just on basketball.
Stand in the back here.
Hey Zach, one of the things you talked about this summer was just how much being around the national team, the U19 and the senior team has helped you. As you kind of think back to where you were even 2 years ago compared to now, where have the biggest steps been? How did those summers going up against the grown men at the senior level really help you kind of elevate your game to that level?
Yeah, it helped a lot. It's no surprise. Every summer I've done it for a reason. I feel like it really helps me going against those they're grown men, they're professional athletes. A lot of them have been in the NBA for a long time, and a lot of them are making a lot of money in the NBA. So being able to kind of go against them every summer and just kind of play at that speed. When you come back to college, the game slows down a little bit. You understand a little more. It's just, I feel like it helps me just kind of come back to college and take what I've learned every year.
Right here.
Hey Zach, I know it wasn't your goal all year to repeat as Player of the Year, but now that you have, just what did it mean to you personally? What did the improvement of the people around you this year have to do with it? In terms of making you better?
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, it kind of hasn't really, I don't think it's set in fully yet. I think it's something I'll look back on in a few years and be like, wow, I really, that happened. But like you said, my teammates have really, they've given me a big boost. You've kind of seen it in this tournament, and you've seen it all year if you've been watching. Like Braden, the way he sets me up, Fletcher, the way everyone kind of spaces the floor around me, creates pines for defenses, and kind of gives me space to work. Helps me a lot.
Right here in front.
Zach, earlier you just said that how you get motivated, you get angry. Can you elaborate on that as far as, is there anything particular to do to make yourself angry, or?
Yeah, it's a few things. I'll listen to some music to get me kind of in that mood. I'll think about if they said anything during the week, or I'll think about those comments. It's not hard for me to find some people saying some hateful stuff about me, so it's pretty easy to get mad before games.
Stand in the back again.
Zach, have you had a chance to kind of just soak in what's gone on the last month? You retired your jersey on senior night, making this run, performances you put on. Has it kind of hit you what's going on right now?
A little bit. Like I said, I think it's gonna take some time. I don't think I kind of want to reminisce right now. I don't think that's what I need to be doing. We have one more weekend of basketball to play. I'm gonna be focused on that, and then when that's over, then I can take a step back and really think about what I've done this season.
Pat?
Zach, does it at all surprise you or disappoint you that, you're not a controversial person, but people have very strong opinions about the way you play? How do you process it?
It kind of comes with it, I think. I try to handle myself the right way, but people are gonna when they see someone having success, they're gonna feel some type of way always. So I kind of just have taken it in stride, try not to let it bother me too much. Like I said, it's just made me value the people that do value me. It's maybe care more about the people that care about me, and making sure those relationships are good. I've stopped kind of caring I don't know these people. I'm never gonna know these people. I think kind of when I took a step back like that and realized their words have really no effect on my life. It's just about the people that are close to me, my teammates and my coaches and my family and the Purdue fan base. Making sure my relationship's good with them has been the only thing that's really important to me.
Right in front again.
You talked about it hadn't hit you yet, but of course you want to stay focused and focus on the Final Four. But at the same time, how do you cipher between wanting to stay focused on the task at hand, but yet still enjoy the moment?
Like I said, just trying to live, like just to try to be present right now. Obviously, we have a big stretch of games here for our team, and that's kind of the thing I gotta be focused on. Like that's the thing I'm present on right now, and I'm focused on that. Like it'll all set in eventually, and I know, like once I kind of take a step back, I know I'll be feeling like amazed about how this season went.
Right here.
You kind of touched on this earlier, but after last year's early exit, does that make this run even sweeter?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, like the team, we've been through so much and we've heard so much. So kind of to come up on the other side, and obviously we're not done yet, but just kind of come out on the other side and be in Phoenix for the Final Four. It does make it feel a little better.
Right here.
Sam came from the journalism career. Zach, I was just talking to Lance, and he said seeing you in the gym at 7 a.m. kind of motivated him, like, hey, I'm the National Player of the Year to work his butt off. I'm going to work my butt off. How does this team just kind of have that accountability trickle-down effect where everybody sees somebody else putting in the work, so they're going to do the same?
Yeah, that's kind of just the culture that I think like my class set for this program. Like we kind of came in and that was our thing. Like we're going to get up extra shots. We're going to work on our game like outside of practice, and we're going to like really like put the time in, and we're going to try to lead by example. I think that's kind of what our class has been about for 4 years, and you kind of see it trickle down to hopefully stay in the program for a long time.
Right.
Zach, you've made it clear that you guys have heard the disrespect at times, right? How has that motivated you guys and brought you guys together?
Yeah, when you go through what we went through last year, I think it kind of either like makes or breaks you, and you kind of see how our teams responded. It kind of shows the personalities and the type of people that we have on our team.
Right here.
Zach, through this NCAA tournament run to this point, you guys have been kind of very distinctly businesslike and kind of unimpressed with yourselves, it seems like. Have you been able to enjoy it? And if so, are these games different now?
Yeah, we're for sure like enjoying it. We're enjoying this. We're having a lot of fun with this, but we want to, like, we feel like we have the team, we have the people on our team to really make a special run here. So we just want to kind of keep living. Like we don't want to get caught up in like, oh, in 3 or 4 years, like we were just excited to get to the Final Four. So that's why like we want to keep going, we want to keep pushing, and we want to do it for ourselves. We owe it to ourselves after all the work we put in all year to see it through and see how far we can really push this.
Zach, you say you're enjoying this, but obviously all this media circus, are you enjoying this part? I mean, this is pretty crazy in terms of the level that you're dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had a lot of media interviews this year. It comes with it. I don't have any problem with it.
Right here.
Zach, after NC State's game against Duke, DJ Burns had said that he wasn't really that worried about Kyle Polkowski because he knew that Kyle was going to be worried about taking fouls, and that sort of allowed DJ to be a little bit more physical, under the rim. Is that something that you are anticipating, the sort of physicality, and then like how do you kind of deal with that, in that you have to be physical against someone that's big, but like the can't hit fouls? Like how do you draw that line?
Yeah, it's obviously a tough balance, but everyone like has to go through it. Like, yep, I'm not gonna not play defense. He's a good player. You got to guard him. I've played against like those big, strong centers before, like Kofi or like guys like that in the past. So it's like I've kind of tried to do that balance before. It's not like it's my first time. Like in the Big Ten, like that's kind of like the Big Ten's thing is those big post-up centers. So I've guarded people like that. While balancing that foul trouble, like you said before.
Right here.
Zach, I asked a few of your teammates what's the key to stopping you, and they said we don't do it ever in practice. But for you, I mean, what is the key? Like, how do people stop you?
I'm definitely not saying that.
Second.
I see. Obviously, your mom said with you. How has her faithfulness to your journey impacted your growth as a player and as a man?
Yeah, it's been amazing kind of just having someone always like a familiar face in the stands. Like since my freshman year, I've known whenever I look up in that family section, like she's gonna be there. I know I can go over to her place and just like have a meal with the team and play some cards. Like it grounds you a little bit, and like I'm not even in the same country I was born in right now. So just for her to kind of move, like uproot her life and move to America, for me, as soon as my freshman year hits, it was big time for me. It really helped me.
Second row.
You said like because I'm Canadian? Yeah, it's tough. Like the law is what it is. It's frustrating for sure because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of money. But at the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball. I'm not here to like make NIL deals. I think it kind of helps me in a way. I don't get distracted by those NIL deals because I don't have them. So just kind of keep me locked in on basketball, keep me focused. It's unfortunate kind of the way it is, and I hope it's changed for people in the future who come through. But like I said, I'm a basketball player. I'm not like an actor for commercials.
Right here.
Exactly. What do you do with all the trophies and plaques and commemorative basketballs?
Pardon?
What do you do with all the trophies and plaques and commemorative basketballs that you're picking up every week?
I think I have them in our media guys' room right now in a big Tupperware, a big bin.
It's a pretty small office.
Yeah, I'll figure out what to do with all of them when I move out.
Anybody else? Okay.
Shaq has nicknamed you Edey, and he said he's rooting for you guys in the Final Four. So, one, do you like the nickname, and how does it feel to get that sort of recognition?
All respect to him. He's an all-time great player. He accomplished like basically everything I want to accomplish in the NBA. So like I said, like you always gotta pay respect to people before you. Like if Shaq wants to call me Zakil, then I'll take it. Like I'm Zakil. Like no argument here.